How you doing? It's Martin here from Soul Trail. So the lovely people at Firemaple have sent me on their Star X2. It's a very, very fast and efficient cooking system. So let's take a look at it. So you get your mesh bag on the outside. On the inside, oh, you get a second one in case you want to go to the desert. Happy days. Okay, let's have a look. So the one thing I do love about this fabric on the outside is not only does it insulate your water, but it actually keeps your hands from burning if you want to lift it up by it. And it will keep your hands warm if you're on a really, really cold night. So I like that. It has a brass tipped locking system here, which I like. That's odd. I've never seen that on anything. It'll keep that down anyway. That, and it just pulls out of the way there. Happy days. So that looks like a good, solid lock system. And it locks in place as well. There's actually a latch here, see? That's very good. Yeah, that's nice. That's very, very solid handle. The JETBOIL, I know they just have a little strap here to save weight. But yeah, that's really sturdy. So you have your normal lid. Your little steam spout here. Put that to the side. So inside you have your canister stand. Oh, nice. So this is for your pots. It's a nice locking system there, actually. I've never seen that before. Well, look, we'll put it on in a minute anyway and we'll check it out. Okay. And this is the actual unit itself. You have your sparker. You have your locking system here, the little pips. That's where you lock it into place, like that. You just have your instructions. You could actually take that off. Here's your starter. The brass. This is plastic, and this is your stainless steel around here. So it's very sturdy, very well made. Okay, let's talk about the material that they used. Okay, so you have your metal cable, your stranded cable, and then your copper pips on top of it, we'll say. This is an anodized aluminium, stainless steel, that's plastic, and then you have your fabric on the outside. Like all of these quick systems, that's how they can boil water so quickly. You have the heat exchange in the bottom. They really, really do work. They are brilliant at actually making your water boil, and it says that you can boil 1 litre water in 3.5 minutes. So we'll definitely check that out. Always very handy, the locking stand. Twisted on nicely in the bottom. So this locks into place by the notches that are there. And as you can see, how camouflaged the unit is. It's really camouflaged. I might swap out the actual fabric on the outside so you can see the desert design as well. Now, changed over to the desert design so you'll be able to see it better, because the actual camouflage really does work. It really, really does. Brilliant. Okay, let's get some water into it and let's see how fast it boils. Turn her on. That is one strong flame. Just locks nicely in place. Okay, let's start the timer. And let's turn it up. Okay, stop the stopwatch. That's 4 minutes and 15 seconds for a rolling boil. Okay, so this is the pot stand, and I just want to see how the locking mechanism works. It's pretty cool. The little slots there, they fit on that. What I have is a Firemaple pot with a heat exchange on the bottom of it, so I'm going to actually test that out. Gives you a great option to actually just use the Firemaple pot instead and just the pot stand. So happy days. Okay, so let's talk about it. I really like the build quality of it. The handle here is really, really, really sturdy and it will not move. So you've a lot of confidence when you're holding really hot water with it. I really like the spoon that can go onto the side of it. that's a nice little feature to have, especially if you have food on the inside. You can just, you know, bring it over somewhere with your spoon on the side of it. It's something so small, but yeah, it's those little things that I like. So when we look at the actual unit itself, it's a lot heavier than the JETBOIL, but you do get a lot of accessories with this that you don't actually get with the JETBOIL. When you buy the JETBOIL, you have to buy a lot of accessories with it. So the material difference shows the cost difference. So the JETBOIL is made of titanium and it weighs in at about 340 grams. So it is very lightweight, but then if you want to, say, add the pot stand to it and add other things to it, well then you're adding weight and you're adding more money onto it. With the Firemaple, you get all those in one. So what you're giving away in weight, you're 100% gaining with all the actual bits and pieces that you're actually getting with this. So this full unit with all the accessories is weighing in at around 630 grams, and that's without your canister. It's the same with the JETBOIL. The JETBOIL weighs in at 340 without the canister. So the canister fits nicely inside in this, and I'll always say this about the actual canisters: be very careful because they tend to rust really bad. So if you leave a canister in like a wet pot, it's going to rust the hell out of it, and I learned that the hard way when I had a JETBOIL that time. But the fuel efficiency for these kind of units, because it has the heat exchange, is very good. You'll boil water a lot faster, again saving you fuel. So the price of this unit comes in at around 60 euros, and that's with all the accessories with it, and you get the two outer skins with the different camo colours on it, which is really cool. So yeah, so for an entry level or just a cost efficient way of doing things, you get a lot with the Firemaple. So what you're giving up in weight, you're gaining on another way. And it's like anything, you pay for what you get, but what you get with this is a lot of accessories. So this is Martin here from Soul Trail, and that is the Firemaple Star X2 cooking system. It's good. Definitely check it out. I'll leave all the details in the description. Make up your own mind, but for the value of it, you're getting a lot for it. So I'll be using this out on the trail a few times. I traditionally always go for alcohol stoves, but yeah, it's really nice to have something totally different that I haven't used in a long time. So yeah, I really, really like it. Once again, I want to thank Firemaple for sending this on to me, and yeah, happy hiking, people, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.